Welcome back, everybody. It's Cape Rugby TV. It's nice to have you along. It's the end of the year where we take a look at what's happening in club rugby going back 2021. It's been a fantastic year. Well, it's been a difficult year. Let's just put it that way, where we have seen a number of our clubs, of course, rising to the occasion to make sure that their membership structures are active. They've come up with creative ways. Some clubs have created their own competitions. Some clubs have participated in the SCORE, Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. And of course, a lot of clubs have been going that extra mile to make sure that they are connected to their members, that they keep their members engaged, keep activity going for the members by making sure that their clubs stay open, by making sure that they take advantage of the facilities, take advantage of the fields, and giving their members some way of staying connected, some way of staying positive, and none so more than Motte Wanderers. Reginald Pheiffer leading the way at Motte Wanderers, together with, of course, his management team at the club. I almost don't recognize him today because he's not wearing his Motte Wanderers shirt. Reginald, welcome back to Cape Rugby TV.
Good evening, JP, and good evening to your viewers. Always good to be here on Cape Rugby TV.
Just double checking, Reginald, the jersey hasn't changed. It's still the same. There's no reason that you're not wearing the Motte Wanderers jersey tonight.
Jersey is still the same, occupation differs. So, been elected as a ward councillor here in Franschhoek. So, that's why I'm wearing a white shirt now.
Well, let me begin then by saying congratulations. I think that the community in Franschhoek are lucky to have you. And we know that we're going to see possibly even some new creative social media activity in the world of sport in Franschhoek then.
Yes, most definitely.
Reginald, let's look back at 2021. It's been an interesting year. It's been a difficult year, but Motte Wanderers, you didn't take your foot off the gas. You kept pushing through. You kept creating different ways to stay connected to your members. How have you found 2021?
You know, JP, looking back on 2021, for an emerging club like Motte Wanderers, it was very difficult. But kudos to our management team. We had to find ways and means to keep the guys active, to keep our community engaged with our club, and to grow the club without having rugby out there on the field. So we started off the year, if we can recall, we practiced using the environment, letting the community see the guys train in the community, utilizing the spaces that Motte has to offer. Then we went over and we focused on our youth structure, while our young guys played against various clubs and schools in the Western Cape, just to build our youth structure and to get that development and growth going, not only for young people, but also for our club as well. We also had to adapt to the various COVID-19 levels that restricted for us using the field, then we're not using the field. So we hosted various events. One of those were the practice session or the day camp that we hosted on the field, a whole day event when the guys training, and afterwards we watched a rugby match on a projector in our town hall. And we've been launching various initiatives just to
Why
keep
was
the
it so
boys
important for you? Why was it so important for you to stay active, to open the doors, so to speak?
You know, JP, the importance is the emergence of the club. We're not established yet, and we had to focus on growth. So that is where innovation comes in. You have to look at something different to do so that people join our club and people know what's going on. So the reason why we went so hard on various events and communication and media is because we want to grow this club.
Yeah.
We are a merger between two communities, and we want to show that it's not only these two communities. We welcome every person who wants to come play for the club.
Do you think that it was important to stay active for the well-being or the spirit of the people, for them to see that you're still there, you're still active, you haven't closed your doors? Do you think that that's important for people when they just generally are looking for hope or to stay positive?
Well, JP, that what you just mentioned is the most important thing, I think, in sports. People want to see sport, um, for the not only for the entertainment but for that feeling of belonging. That's very important. Sport has changed over the years. It has become a home, a haven for so many people out there that will bleed for their club.
Reginald, what comes next for you now? We know that obviously it's been a few days break. What are your plans for 2022? When will you guys be back on the park? Have you got any big ideas for next year?
Well, as mentioned just now about the management team's work, I want to make an announcement that Lamotte Wanderers successfully applied for the NLC funding, and funding in the new year. Hopefully, we've signed all the necessary documents, and we're just awaiting for the funds to arrive. So that's something to look out for. And well done to every member who contributed to us applying for funding. And then in the new year, we're starting on the 3rd of January with our pre-season already. We've engaged with the local municipality on preparation of the field for that date. So anybody out there who wants to join Lamotte Wanderers, get their fitness up, get rugby ready, come join us on the 3rd of January at Lamotte Sports Grounds. We'll be starting our preparations, and hopefully 2022 offers more for rugby than the previous 2 years.
I have no doubt if we keep watching your trajectory of the great stuff that you guys are doing, I think 2022 is probably going to be your best year ever, up to date.
Yeah.
So Reginald, we'll leave it at that. We'll say stay safe. We look forward to seeing you then on the 3rd of January, and we'll probably have a couple of photographs or a couple of videos of your players that pitch up on the 3rd of January, so we know you're going to have a full house, and you're going to have your hands full. But we'll say to you guys, to everybody at Lamotte and Lamotte Wanderers, stay safe. It's only a few days to go before practice resumes, and well done on carrying the team for 2020 or 2021, and we look forward to next year.
Thank you very much, JP, and thank you to the Cape Rugby team. You guys have offered us something we've never experienced before. Thank you for the positive comments, and for all the people out there. Stay safe, have a safe and enjoy a joyful festive season, and return safely. And most importantly, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. We'll leave it at that. Thanks, Reginald. There we go, folks. Reginald Pheiffer, Lamotte Wanderers. Fantastic end of year message there. Don't drink and drive. Such an important message, in fact. And of course, we say well done to the team there that has done such a great job during 2021 under very difficult conditions. We'll take a break. When we come back, we carry on talking club rugby. Don't go away.